Welcome to a beautiful new day. I'm happy to have you here. We're going to look into a workout of the day, which is going to have the high emphasis on doing pistols. So hang on and I'll give you some good tips on the pistol today. We are going to start, however, with the warm-up just to get those legs warm and going. So let's look at the warm-up. We're going to do 10 air squats, we're going to do 10 cossack squats and 5 vertical jumps. So we're going to start with the air squat, the regular squat. Since we're going to do a lot of pistols later on, we need to focus on keeping the chest high up and see that we are keeping our foot flat on the ground. We're not letting the knees come in, but keep the knees outside and up. You can even do a bit narrower squats if you feel comfortable with that. Challenge yourself with doing a narrow squats as much as you can. And then we have the cossack squat, same thing here. We start with a wide stance and we're going to sit back and drive this knee outside the big toe. Keep the other foot as flat as possible on the ground. If it's too hard, you're going to flip it up. What we don't want to see is the knee coming forward inside the foot, and we try to do something like here. That's no bueno, as we say here. We try to get knee wide outside and work on those inside of the thigh, get a bit of stretch there, but obviously also prepping for the pistol later on. The cossack squat is more or less like a lateral pistol almost, if you would like to see it like that. The vertical jump is simply a high jump where we go down to just enough so we feel like we have a lot of power, and we're going to jump up as high as we can. Try to really reach up as high as we can in those jumps. After that, we're going to spend a couple of minutes trying to figure out how we're going to do the pistols in the workout. So the workout consists of 3 AMRAPs of 3 minutes. It's a 1-minute break between the AMRAPs, and it starts with 10 box jumps, and then we're going to do 8 pistols and then 6 lateral box jumps. And how you're going to do the pistols, we're going to kind of determine a bit before that. So we're just going to start with squatting down with our feet together like that and see, is that possible? Yes or no? Can I keep my knees outside? And now we're going to check, can I stretch this leg out, and what's going to happen with this knee when I do it? Okay, can I keep the knee outside the big toe here without falling over? Good. Let's shift feet. See if there's a difference between this knee and this knee. Can I bring this leg out? Yeah, okay, good. If you can't do that, you probably can do a pistol, or at least you're going to be able to do maybe a negative pistol where you start with one leg off the floor and you're going to sit down and bring the leg in. And if you feel strong, you're going to do a regular pistol. That means you're going to stand up. Let's see if I can demonstrate that. So squat down and stand up. As you see, I needed to grab my leg there a bit. I'm not really warmed up in my hips already or yet. But yeah, so if you can do that, awesome. If you can't do that, if you're already struggling in that position, like you don't know how to find the balance, or you're up here with your butt or so on, then we need to start to look at some other options. One option is to have something to grab on, and we do the same thing. We sit down, bring out that leg. Maybe I can stand up, maybe not. Or I do negatives, goes down, try to get deep down, bring that leg in, stand up. Or I even go for like a full pistol, but with some support. Those are some variations, but we're also going to use the box in the workout of the day. So maybe you're going to be doing your pistols on the box even. And the pistols on the box are usually good if you're very weak at getting that extension in the second leg. So how that looks like is you're going to stand on the box and you're going to squat down on the box and stand up. It's a bit easier. You can drop down your leg and so on. However, I want you to focus on what's happening with this knee when you're squatting. If it starts to come in like that, doing crazy movements, then you're not ready to do this yet. So maybe you need to go and grab something else here. See if we can have some variation. We can do an RX version of this too. And the RX version looks something like this. You're gonna have even a dumbbell. This might even be easier for some of you. So you're gonna have the dumbbell and you're gonna do squat down with the dumbbell and up. So that's kind of the RX Plus version. But it also helps for some of you that have some constraints in the ankle mobility. This kind of helps you to counterbalance that. So maybe you have the strength, but not the mobility. The counterweight is going to help you to work a bit on the mobility there. For the box jumps, we have regular box jumps where you jump up, come down. In the workout, we always extend the hip on the box. And the goal is also to actually land high, meaning that you're really explosive in the jump. Try to land with as straight hips as possible and almost straight legs. That's more the goal. Instead of going to show you what not to do, let's do this. Right? So try to jump as high up as possible. After that, we have lateral jumps after the pistols, where we're going to jump sideways over the box. Bump, bump, bump. In the workout 6 times. Every round should be going pretty fast, and maybe you're going to be able to do up to 5-6 rounds if you're fast. Otherwise, try to focus on being fast on the jumps and focus on the pistols. All right, until next time.